Because wildfire smoke is actually worse for your lungs than cigarette smoke because it has a higher concentration of pollutants and toxins in it.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So yeah, keep that in mind if you're planning on spending extended periods of time outdoors, especially if you live up across Wisconsin and Iowa. That's where the air quality is the worst, and that's where you are going to want to mask up, especially if you're extra sensitive to that particulate matter in the air. These areas in red, these are unhealthy air qualities that we're seeing. Those levels over 150 parts per million. Again, you're not going to want to spend any extended period of time outdoors as you notice those hazy skies. And you can actually see those hazy skies just by looking at our satellite imagery. And there's a large storm system that's kind of breaking apart those two areas of smoke. One that's sitting across the eastern half of the United States, one that's sitting across the central United States. Again, the north central area of smoke is definitely thicker. It's definitely creating worse air quality. But there is good news. As that storm system makes its way across the country, it's kind of going to dissipate a lot of the heaviest of the smoke, and it's going to allow a bit of mixing in the atmosphere, which is good news when it comes to not having to deal with as bad of air quality. As you can see, though, there is still going to be widespread wildfire smoke, at least through the next 48 hours across the eastern half of the United States. There's widespread air quality alerts again from the eastern half of the United States all the way to the central United States. The worst air quality, though, like I said, easily going to be up across Wisconsin and Iowa. The East Coast, yes, there are some areas in yellow that does indicate moderate air quality, but it's mostly those upper levels that are seeing the smoke. It's the low levels across the central and northern parts of the United States that are actually seeing the smoke reaching the ground, which is why you are going to want to mask up this morning. But like I said, it's going to continue to kind of dissipate and mix out into the atmosphere as those storms move across the country.